Hey guys, what's up? StereoDragonGravity here with my Eradicator deck profile for BT10. Um, I've had a lot of fun with this deck. I did take it to a tournament and I ended up getting first place, so that was awesome. So, in my opinion, it worked well. But so, we'll go ahead and get into it. Of course, our starter is Ambush Dragon Eradicator Lenshu. He's just the ultimate starter for the Eradicators. His skill is when this unit boosts an attack with the Eradicator and its card name, you can kill boss 1, move it to soul, and retire your opponent's grade 1 or 0. So he's basically there to snipe things and early pressure, because if they have Conroe, Criff, something that will probably hurt you later, you can just kill it. So I run him as my starter. Next for grade 3s, I run 3 Eradicator Sweet Command Dragon. He's the main card of the deck because he can just still retire your opponent's entire field. Its limit break is Counter Blast 2, Soul Blast 2. When one of your opponents you regards is retired, you may pay the cost. If you do, choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row, retire it, and this unit gains 5,000 power, and you can draw 1 card. So it's very useful if your opponent decides to fill out their field, because there are still dangerous fields out there, and if they lose most of their hand by you just destroying their field, that will be optimal. Because once you're done destroying their hand and field, you have this guy. I run 2 Eradicator Dragonic Descendant. His skill is Counter Blast 1 and discard 3 Eradicator names from your hand. When this unit attacks and it did not hit, you may restand this unit and gains an extra crit. So you mainly want to get your opponent to 5 or 4 damage and pressure them a lot with this. So this would be your game finisher. He's very useful, as well as his special Counter Blast. Counter Blast 2 Eradicators, and he gains 5k. So you can attack for 16 on the first attack, and then you'd have a booster, non-boosted, restand with the crit, then boost with your 10k booster that I do run. So, and then for the rest of my grade 3s, I run 3 Vowing Sword Dragon. Basically, he's your main way to getting Sweet Command skill off, as well as more pressure to your opponent. So, yeah. That's my grade 3s. Going on to grade 2s, I run 4 Eradicator Spark Rain Dragon. His skill is when this unit attacks from a rearguard circle, if you have a Vanguard with Eradicator its card name, it gains 3k, so it's 12k beater. Very useful for fixing columns and pressuring your opponent. You definitely want these. Next, I run 3 Fiendish Sword Eradicator Cho'o. Another card to go with Sweet Command. His skill is when he's placed on rearguard or Vanguard, you may pay the cost, that is soul charge 1 Eradicator name from your field, and choose one of your opponent's rear guards in the front row and retire it. So basically he's there to pressure your opponent and activate Sweet Command's effect later on in the game, or if you don't break raid. So next for grade 2s, I run 3 Eradicator Thunder Boom Dragon. He's your 10k, he's your main ride target. There is still a lot of 9Ks out there now, so, and on hit effects like Escarad, you want to ride this so that it doesn't, you can just guard for 10. So, and then I run 1 Eradicator, Supreme Army Eradicator Zootin. He's your damage jump flipper. When this unit attack hits a Vanguard, you may unflip 1 damage and soul charge 1, so he counters, he refuels your resources for Sweet Command, and just 1, because I got the 1 and I wanted it as a tech, so and it actually worked pretty nicely. So yeah, one of him. Going on to grade 1s. I run 4 Eradicator Vanguard Gold. He's your Eradicator version for a perfect card. You mainly want this card for your special counterblast, because if you damage check non-Eradicators that I don't run anymore, you will not be able to activate your skill, so, and that could hurt you. So I run 4. So yeah, very nice card. Next, I run 4 Steel-Blooded Eradicator Shuki. His skill is when on rearguard, when one of your opponent's rearguards is put into the drop zone due to one of your effects, and if you have Eradicator Vanguard, it gains 3k. So you get Sweet Command's effect off, retire the front row, you get plus 6k. You retire one thing, you get plus 3k, so it's a 10 plus booster. That's awesome for your rearguard. So yeah. Next, I run 3 Eradicator Demolition Dragon. When this unit attacks, if you have Eradicator Vanguard, it gains 3k. So it's a 10k beater at grade 1. He's really good for early game pressure, and he's your main right target. That's why he's only there. And then I run 3 Eradicator of Fire. He's your 10k booster clone from the original Narcomi. His skill is when this unit boosts an Narcomi Vanguard. When if your opponent has 3 more damage, it boosts for 10k. So you'd have this with Dragonic Descendant. Uses a special counterblast, get him to 16. Attack for 16. Say they have 5 damage, so they have to perfect guard. You activate his limit break, he gains a crit, restand, then you attack for 26, crit 2, and you put all your triggers on a rear guard. Because if you got another crit, then you even if they could block your Descendant, but 2 times, they would have another crit on a rear guard they would have to deal with. So that can be really game finishing. So I run 3 of those. Then going on to triggers, I run 8 crit for those, for the new one from BT10. 4 Eradicator draw triggers, and 4 heal for Eradicators. Run this trigger lineup because you want as many all the Eradicators for your Descendant for his special counterblast, but that's really the only Eradicator a special counterblast you need in my deck, since I'm not running Gauntlet Buster. Though you will need to soul charge Eradicator, so you can, if you need to, you can put a draw trigger down early game behind your Sweet Command, and then get a Lynchu out, or out, and just eat it when you're at limit break to activate his effect. So yeah, this is my deck for Eradicators post BT10, Triumphant Return of the King of the Knights. It's a pretty fun deck to play, because either you destroy their hand and field with Sweet Command, or you give them the option of a rock in a hard place with Descendant. So it's a really awesome build. And of course, I have it in my Dragonic Descendant promo deck box. So thanks for watching. Peace out.